Okay, we're just gonna start with a brand new virtual machine. We're gonna load Debian 12 on there. We're gonna give it 8 gigs of RAM. You can probably get away with less. 8 CPUs, you can probably get away with less. I'm gonna give it 60. I have no idea. It probably actually needs more, but that's what we're gonna go with. And I'll jump through the install with you. It's mostly just gonna be default stuff. So I'll throw some timestamps in the description so you can jump to the end of the OS install if you want to get on to what happens after that. I am going to add a network mirror just because we're going to need it later for package management stuff. Although we're going to have to remove the CD-ROM that it says it's reading off of. Well, I'll talk you through that once this is all done. We're just going to do Gnome for now, even though I've done it without any desktop environment. And we're going to check SSH server so that we can SSH in from our host to make things a little easier. Okay, and we reboot. And it's going to boot up. We're going to log into our user that we created. All right, yeah, I'll jump through this stuff real quick. Awesome. Put on dark mode because we're not insane. And we're going to open a terminal. And, oh my God. Even the terminal. I thought I changed it to dark mode. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. We're going to SU over to root. I'm gonna go with your favorite text editor and go to Etsy apt sources.list. You can see my first one up there is a CD-ROM, so I'm just gonna delete that. The rest of them are the web mirrors, and we're just gonna leave those. So once this is gone, we can get out of there. Okay, then we're gonna cd to root. We're going to make a directory called TRE, and we're going to chown SWGEmu : SWGEmu tray. Cool. And then I'm going to give you this block of text in the description to copy paste into there. And in order for me to do that, I actually need to get my IP address. All right, so this guy right here. So I'm going to give myself a shell. I'm going to SSH SWGEmu at that IP. SU back over to root. I'm going to take this text, copy it, and paste it. And while that's doing its thing, you're also going to need your tray files. So tray files, there's some up on the MTG GitHub, and there's some in your local SWGEmu client directories that you can find. But you need to copy these over. So I'm going to open another terminal here. And I'm going to scp star.tray over to SWGEmu at, what was my IP? Right there, 192.168.122.228:/TRE. And it's going to copy all those files over there. just while we're waiting again, I pulled up my wine C programs 86 SWGEmu SWGEmu, and here's all the tray files that I was talking about from the client that you'll also need to get over. So these plus the ones from the Google Drive on MTG's Mod the Galaxy's GitHub. It's a lot of files. It's like 8 gigs, something like that for me. Okay, and just in time this finished. They say you have to pay attention here. Your password is right here. It is. You should pay attention. It is right there. But if you were to see here, there's .env in your home directory. So if you were to cat.env, your password is actually in here, right there. So it's okay if you miss it when it happens. When this happens, you exit out of your shell. Exit out of your shell, exit out of your shell, and you're going to log out. And then you're going to log right back in. You go to your binary directory, and you're going to build. And this is going to take a little while. And while we are waiting, I'm going to open another terminal, and I'm just going to get our IP address. Occasionally mine changes. So 122.228. All right. Now, I don't know where the right place to do this is, but if I was to try an env, I have to go up one directory. You can see down here there is a Galaxy name and Galaxy address. I mean, you want to change this to whatever you want. And the address, you want to change to whatever the actual IP is. What did I say it was? I already forgot. 122.228. Save that. And sometimes something works from there. But the other thing you can do is go to workspace, core 3, MMO, bin, and conf. And go into, I think it's config-local. And you can try uncommenting out these two up here. And naming those what you want. I'm going to try these lowercase to see if I can tell the difference. Like which one sets it, if it gets set at all. And then just save. And you can exit that shell. We can exit that shell. It's 122.228. Wait a minute. .228. And make sure I did that too. And yep. All right. Cool. And check on this guy. Still going. Just about halfway done. And while we're waiting on this, we can minimize our VM, and we can open up our SWG launchpad. And you'll go to your logon servers here. And you can either make a new one. I'm just going to edit one. And you put in your IP, 192.228. And then it always changes it back to SWGEmu, so then change it to whatever your new one that you made. But we'll jump back to our VM because that's not going to work until our VM is done. About 2/3 done now. It's just looking for some transparency there, but no love on Gnome. I am just going to throw another shell out here for root. And I'm going to run mysql. And I'm going to do use SWGEmu. And I'm just going to do select star from galaxy. And yeah, so as you can see there, right there, it's still core 3 and local. So it didn't pick up the name or the address. We'll see if that happens when we actually run after the build. If not, we'll just change it after. All right, looks like we're finishing up here. And now we're going to run. All right, once you see this ready, you should be good. Let's see if it renamed it over here. Okay, we did get the right address there, but we didn't get the name, so I'll show you how to change that. So you're going to do update galaxy, set name equals whatever you want it to be, where galaxy underscore ID equals 2. And now it should. Yep, that all looks correct, so we can get out of this shell. And we'll leave this running, and we're just going to minimize our VM here. Oops. I can't figure out how to get out of full screen, but I can pull up my launcher, which is all I really needed. Now you can type in whatever. I'm just going to go with that. And it's not working. So let's see why that is. Login servers 122.228. It is 122.228. One two 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 eight. All right. It says ready. All right, there we go. We got BDJ. I mean, it looks like things are going here. Got our emails. We can migrate our stats. Yep, that works. We can go here and go to Theed. All right, now we'll go to CNET so you can see that we got frogs. Look at that, we got frogs. We got an Android. We can come to Jedi. Take us to the Enclave. We got all our Dark Force stuff. But yeah, I'm just getting out of the client here. That is all you need to get everything up and running. If you want to stop the server, you just type exit into the terminal there. It'll take a minute. All right, and there you go. The server's closed. If you wanted to start it, you just type run, and it starts back up again. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you need anything.